Hello, welcome back to the channel. So this week's vlog we bring you from Castle Creavie in Dumfries and Galloway in the southwest of Scotland. It's a proper full-blown working farm. It's got a couple of different accommodations. We're staying in their genuine Mongolian Yurt, which is absolutely stunning, hand-painted, just absolutely amazing. It's got all the sort of comforts that you would want. So if you're somebody who fancies the idea of camping but you don't like to be cold and wet and you don't want to set up tents, this is a sort of really good middle ground. Perfect for families, perfect for couples. It's amazing. So that's where we're going to be. We're going to just spend a bit of time in the farm. We're going to go and see the animals. It's surrounded by all the animals, the chickens and the sheep and things like that. Going to just enjoy our time here. Going to take a wee trip into Coodbury and take a wee walk about, maybe get some supplies for some of the local shops there as well. Going to do a wee bit of wild swimming. We're going to take a trek up to the hill, so it's called Castle Creavie because there's an Iron Age castle that was here named that. So we're going to take a wee jaunt up there to just get a look at the view. Aye, and that's pretty much it. So really looking forward to this one. Stick along and see what we get up to. And this is the accommodation. A genuine Mongolian yurt built in Mongolia and transported over. You've got this big decking outside, got some bubbles for arrival, which is fantastic, and you have got this most amazing view. I've just missed a belter of a sunset because, as ever, I was far too busy talking to the owners when I've arrived. But this is the yurt here. I love all the detail with the sort of hand painted bit, and it just gets better when you go in with the wee fairy lights and stuff, and you can see up to the roof, which is designed for you to stargaze and look outside. Again, loads of wee touches that owners always sort of come up with, which I think are so thoughtful. This is the difference when you come to family run businesses. They understand what it's like to have a family. They care about your business. They want you to return. They want you to love the place because it means so much to them because they're personally invested in it. My son was supposed to be coming, and the owners very kindly have put out a travel cot. They've actually arranged some toys. It was a bit of a last minute issue where he couldn't come, unfortunately, but how nice of them was that to do that. All the wee small touches which I always go on about when I come to these places, but even these jackets, which are all sort of branded up, these were handmade. They are similar to sort of Scandinavian jackets that you get, and they're designed to encourage you to sit outside no matter what the weather is and enjoy the fresh air in the farm. The inner walls of the yurt are stuffed with yak hair, as they would be in Mongolia as well, which I think's amazing. You've got a lovely couch, lovely king size bed, and again that looks up into the big skylight that you've got with all the hand painted touches. You've also got an amazing welcome basket as well. This is made up for this local company, Harris & Co Wine and Deli, and they've put together sort of local produce for beers, patties, cheeses and things like that, which again is a fantastic touch, and I'll be enjoying that over the course of this weekend. You've got a log burner. You know how much I love log burners. I'm going to be getting that lit tonight as well, which is brilliant. And you've got a wee kitchen as well, so you've got a wee stove here. You've got all your pots and pans, eggs from the farm, which is brilliant. And you've also got a cooler that the owners have put ice blocks in for you. They'll replace them each day to keep it nice and cool. One of the fantastic touches, I think, is if you message them in advance, the owners will actually go to the local shops for you, and they'll get you in stuff from the butchers, some for the shops, so that on your arrival you've got stuff in as well, which I think is brilliant. And out here, they've got on the decking, I can't believe the wee lambs are right outside my doorstep, a barbecue, which I think I might have to get involved in this weekend. But aye, you're on a genuine working farm. I don't know if you can see, but in the distance there's the owner's horses. You've got lambs right outside your doorstep. I think there's about 1,000 sheep in total at the moment as well. There's about 60 cattle. There is some pigs. I absolutely love pigs, and the owner says at the pigs field there is a tub of food that I can give them, so I'm definitely doing that tomorrow. So much to see and do. There's a pheasant sort of just going in the background, and this actually yurt is named after kites, and that's because in this area there is local kites, so hopefully tomorrow we get to see them. The owners told me there's a small sort of walk round the farm, about a mile or so nothing too taxing, really good if you're here with family, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. There's also a small pond, and I've actually got my swimming stuff, so I think I'm going to need to brave my first cold water dip in ages. I love cold water dipping. I've not done it for a long time, and it's one of those things that builds up in your head, the sort of thought at actually getting in. You always feel amazing for it once you've come out and done it, so I'm going to need to get myself in there tomorrow. But aye, I'm absolutely in love with this place. Can't wait to show you what I get up to, so stick along. Good morning. So it's Saturday morning. I'm just sat out here on the decking, my lovely cup of tea, watching the sheep and the lambs, which are literally right next to the decking. They've been up here sitting and playing really close to us and seem quite interested in what I'm up to as well. But this place is incredible, just such a peaceful morning. I love these Danish sitting suits. Absolutely need to get myself one of these. They're perfect for just sort of keeping the morning chill off you. It's a wee bit overcast just now, but it's forecast to be quite sunny later on. You can already feel the sun starting to burn through, so hopefully it's a really nice day. Had an amazing night last night. The sky was so incredibly clear. Dumfries and Galloway's got a sort of designated dark sky park, I think it's called. Basically very, very little light pollution. I'm not sure the farm actually sits within the park or not, I couldn't tell you, but we're very close to it. But last night there was not a cloud in the sky, really, really clear. And the amount of stars you could see was unreal. You could see satellites and stuff moving about as well. I don't actually know how to get the footage onto the GoPro, to be honest, but I'll see if I can overlay an image or two from my phone. But it was absolutely incredible. Went into the yurt, got the fire on and just sat and chilled. It is so cosy in there with that fire. The big bed is amazing and so comfy. So I just had the most peaceful night, and it started off the most peaceful morning as well. As ever, I don't really have much of a plan in place. I think the day I'm going to just basically try and be on the farm as much as possible. There's a nice wee sort of circular walk. I think it's only about a mile, nothing too taxing, so I think I'll maybe go and do that and go and try and meet some of the other animals, especially the pigs, which I'm absolutely buzzing to see. I think I'll do that, just go a wee walk about. There's a local pond, which I think I'll hopefully get myself in for a wee dip. Maybe later on this afternoon, maybe going to some of the local shops, just to get some supplies, maybe some stuff for dinner, things like that. But I think pretty much I'm going to just try and be here as much as possible. Honestly, this is the most perfect place if you're just looking to switch off, totally unwind and relax, and just sort of be literally sat in nature with animals all around you. So if you're looking for somewhere to completely come off and shut off, you're going to struggle to find somewhere better than this, to be honest. But let's see what I got up to today, and I'll take you along with me as well. I'm sitting having my breakfast, and the chickens, I don't know if you can see them sort of wandering about there, make an appearance, including this one, which I think might be Karen, I think it's called. There's a great video on Castle Creavie's Instagram of her riding about in the back of a quad bike. Seems to be pretty bold. And these are the chickens that you get your fresh eggs in the yurt from as well, so completely free ranging, just walking about, pecking at the grass, scratching about, seeing what they can find. They're amazing animals just to sit and watch. Chickens have got great wee characters. My granda used to keep them years ago, and I used to love watching them. So this is what life's like on a proper working farm. And what a day it's turning out to be as well. So I'm not sure if I've died and gone to heaven. I've just went back to the van just to pick up the drone, just because it's so nice and I want to get some nice shots. And this guy has followed me back. Don't know his name. I met the beautiful sort of fox red Labrador last night, but I don't know this guy's name, but he's following me a bit, and I'm absolutely delighted with that. But this is my idea of heaven, on a farm, chickens roaming about. They're marron chickens, the type wee lambs right on your doorstep, a wood stove in the yurt, and a dog to follow me about. Very, very happy man, incredible, feels so peaceful. It's just been a very, very chilled morning, so I'm now going to take my newfound dog for a walk. He's now my dog. That's it, I'm taking him with me. Just going to go a wee walk around this field just to explore a wee bit. It's just the most peaceful, magical place, Castle Creavie. You need to get yourself here. So back at the van, had an amazing morning / early afternoon, just lazing about, going wee walks around the farm, just sitting chilling as well. But we're going to head into Cookwoodbury now, which is the sort of closest town. Going to go a wee walk about there, hopefully get some supplies and maybe have a wee barbecue if we can find some coals when we come back. So I'll take you to Cookwoodbury with me. So that was a quick walk around about Kirkcudbright. We just jumped into a nice local butcher's and got some stuff for the barbecue. Went to Tesco and got some coals and just took a wee walk along the harbour. It's Scotland's only blue flag marina. I have no idea what that means, but random fact for you for Kirkcudbright. So we're going to go back now to Castle Creavie and get the barbecue on. Get you back there. So I've arrived back at Castle Creavie and there's a few properties on the farm and the owners have kindly allowed me a wee bit of a nosy about, which I absolutely love. So here's the cottage, here's Rum, the red Labrador, one of the welcoming committee. There's the view at the front out to the hills, and let's go and take a wee look about inside. So, kitchen, dining table, there are incredible welcome hampers that you get here. Some wildflowers picked for the farm, wee doggy bed as well for your four-legged friends, and the wee cosy living room, again log burner, absolutely magnificent. This one sleeps 6, the views for the living room. So here's the double bed, it's got an ensuite toilet as well, and then upstairs we have got 2 sets of 2 single beds. So you've got this in here and it looks out onto the farmyard and you can see the cows that they've got out there as well. And then across here you've got another bathroom just in here, and again 2 single beds with that incredible view out to the wee lambs out there. So aye, load of different properties. There's actually another property that they're working on. It's an ex-barn, really high ceilings, looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm going to get a wee nosy at that tomorrow. It's not actually finished. I think it's going to open around about June time. But aye, they've got a wee bit of something for everybody basically, so really really nice. Love getting a wee nosy about these places. Plan is now, I think I'm going to get back. We've just been into Kirkcudbright, got some supplies and stuff. We're going to get the barbecue on, but I really want to go for a dip. They've got a pond, so I really want to go for a dip in there. I might see if Rum will actually come with me, because I heard he likes a swim, so I don't know if he'll want to come with me or no. But aye, I'm going to make my way around there, I think, get a wee dip. It's not really wild swimming. I don't do wild swimming really. I'll swim for 10 minutes in a circle, it's more just a dip, but what a day to do it. And I love that you're just on a real proper farm. There's the cockerel walking about, and just every corner that you turn there is some chickens. Amazing. So let's see. So this is the wee pond with Ted for company. Don't actually know what he thinks I'm going to do here. But how stunning is this? Just in its same wee sort of, I don't know, what would you call this, a glade? Don't quite know. You've got some sheep for company. You've got the pond you've got the views of the hills, and in a day like this, it's a godsend. Seems a wee bit murky now, but that's just because we've been in and out, sort of kicking up the boat a wee bit, but it was crystal clear when we turned up, but it's been fantastic, so I'm going to get myself back in right now. That was absolutely fantastic, especially a day like today when it's so nice and warm. Water's just lovely and cool. Look at that for a spot. Amazing. So we're going to go back now, we're going to go and get a shower, get ourselves cleaned up, we're going to get the barbecue on. We went to a butcher's when we were in Cuckudbury, and we got some nice meat, so we're going to get the barbecue on, get that, and just enjoy sitting out in the decking. So I'll catch you back there. So that's us back at the yurt. I've been showered, I feel so much fresher for it. It's fantastic. And now it's barbecue time. So starting with some sirloin steaks. What a night it is for it as well. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm looking forward to these after that wee swim a bit. Looking good. So we've had our steaks, which were incredible. We've also had some lamb chops, but I didn't get any footage of them just because I'm starving, and also out of respect for these wee guys that are sat in the field round about us, I wanted to eat them pretty quickly. We've now got some lamb chops on the grill. They're kind of almost like lamb T-bones. They're absolutely humongous. Really looking forward to them. Just had the absolute best day. We're back in our Danish sitting suits, branded up with the Castle Creavie on them. They're fantastic, and that's because almost as soon as I lit the barbecue, we started to get a bit of fog rolling in. That's because the sea is literally just right out there, so I think that's where it's rolled in. It's no cold in any way, shape or form, but it's just absolutely typical when I light the barbecue. That happens. I've had the best day. I think this might be the greatest place I've ever stayed. I just absolutely love it. I've always dreamed of having my own farm, so to be here sort of amongst all the animals, and seeing the wee lambs are sort of frolicking about right in front of me, to be in amongst all the animals, chickens sort of coming up, more dogs than you know what today with, Ted, the absolute legend. The wee swimming hole, sort of just 2 settings for the place. I love it, honestly, absolutely incredible. And the hosts are just absolutely amazing. This is a reoccurring theme everywhere I go, to be honest with you. The hosts, just amazing, because it's family run businesses you're going to. It's not a big multinational and somebody that doesn't care about their job. This is their livelihood. This is what sort of puts food on the table for them, so they go absolutely above and beyond every single time to make sure their guests have the best time. Here and everywhere else I've been absolutely treated amazingly. So I had the best day. Going to finish the barbecue and then just probably chill, couple of beers, maybe get the fire back on later on as well. I might catch up with you later on, might no, might be the Mora. Going to go and see the pigs the Mora. I'm desperate to go and see them. It's just been a bit of the days ran away from me really, so going to go and see the pigs the Mora, feed them, and see what else we got up to. So I'll see you either the night or the Mora. Good morning. So it's Sunday morning at Castle Creavie. Had a great night last night. The fog really rolled in, so we just spent the night in the yurt, got the fire on nice and cosy after the barbecue, had a couple of beers and just relaxed. It's amazing. I actually got up relatively early this morning and got up and then had a bite to eat. I had a wee sit down in the bed, so comfy I fell back asleep, but with amazing sausages for the butcher that's in Cuckudbury, which was brilliant. The day's plan is going to go a wee wander up the hill. So the reason the place is called Castle Creavie is just up there is an actual Iron Age castle ruin basically, and one of the experiences you can do is a champagne sunset, where Dan will take you up the hill and there'll be blankets and stuff laid out, champagne, and you can watch the sunset from up there. Then he'll come back and pick you up as well, so absolutely amazing experience. That's the plan for the day. I'm also going to go a walk sort of round the farm to see these pigs that I'm desperate to see and give them a wee feed, and in good timing the rain's just started as well, so I'm going to do that and I'm going to get myself up the road. Kira's allowed me to come in and see the other property. This is their barn, so it is like a double height, really nice big high ceilings. I love the finish on the walls as well, but it's beautiful. It's not actually finished yet, so I can't actually show you the bedroom, but it's a huge big bedroom with an absolutely massive bed, but it's not done yet, so I'm just showing you this bit that's pretty presentable, but it's incredible. I think this is going to be available to book from around about June time, but just make any inquiries with the guys for that huge TV, log burner, which is a must, and again you're just sort of looking out to the countryside. It's not a very good view at all. I'll show you in here. You've got views out to the fields and stuff there. You've also got a wee kitchen and a bathroom and boot room through here as well. So fully equipped kitchen, everything that you would need. Some knives, and Dan keeps his knives nice and sharp, which I love. I hate when you go away and the knives are blunt. Got a lovely toilet in here as well with a shower. Again, you've got your Danish sitting suits as well, so this place is beautiful, and this will be available, as I say, roughly for around about June time. So you've got here, you've got the yurt, you've got the cottage that I showed you yesterday, and you've also got, I think it's called the cheese loft, which is just an apartment above. So there's options for everybody here, depending on what your budget is and stuff like that. But again, same as everybody else here, I just can't recommend it enough. It's been absolutely amazing. I think I've repeated this a couple of times, but it's been my favourite stay of anywhere that we've been, and that's no slant in any way to anywhere else we've been. They have been incredible, their hospitality's been amazing, but this place for me is just, it's exactly what I love, to be honest with you. So yes, can't recommend it enough. So we've came about a 10-minute walk for the farmyard up to see the 3 pigs, and they're just over there. But what we've got here is, we've got a big metal bin, and that's full of the feed. So we have to open that, and apparently when we open that, they're going to come running down. So let's see if it goes to plan. I'm looking forward to this. So the pigs ignored us at the other bit, but they've came here now. So funnily enough, Dan and Kira, who own the place, they have got 3 sisters, and Kira quite smartly decided to name the 3 pigs Rachel, Jenny and Lillian after their 3 sisters, so that they wouldn't be tempted to make them into sausages. They don't quite know what they are. I think they're a bit of a mix of species. But we've got some pig nuts here for them, which hopefully they're going to be pretty grateful for. Amazing. Here comes whatever one this is. It's running a bit late, so we'll throw him, or her, sorry, some pig nuts here. But amazing. So there we go, here's the 3 pigs you can come and see, as well as the chickens and the sheep and the cows and everything else that you get on a farm. Amazing, especially for kids to come and get to see this up close. But look at the field, they've just got a huge field to themselves. They've even got a pond so they can roll in a bit of mud. I'm not a farmer by any stretch of the imagination, but I know this is significantly more land than what 3 pigs need. So aye, they've got the life of Riley up here. They don't need to worry about getting made into sausages. They've got a lovely big field, they've got a pond, and people to come up and feed them pig nuts. What a life. Once we'd finished feeding the pigs, we made our way back to the van and made the drive home. I love this stay. It's the perfect place for me in terms of being sat right in a farm, in nature, and somewhere peaceful to relax. The hosts, Dan and Kira, could not do enough for us, and I thank them for inviting us down. If you want to visit, you can use code JAMES10 for a 10% discount. Please contact them directly, ideally via Instagram, and that's where you'll find the best rates available. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember and like and subscribe. It massively helps the channel. Please also share the video with somebody that you think would like it as well, and hopefully it will help the channel grow. I'm a couple of weeks or months behind, as you can probably tell with the dates mentioned in the video. I will catch up shortly, and I've got plenty more coming, and I'll see you on the next one.